to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Gets into some space. Driving on, a real charge here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled, battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. Morale. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
South Africa go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Across the field it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Back to the keeper and try something new. Gets it upfield. He goes long. Moy. Sydney. Moy. Jimenez gets it back. What a ball this has turned out to be.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Gets away from his opponents. And that's a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Going for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's through the middle. Up to meet it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp. Mexico have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
It's a loose ball. Got a shot away! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Gets the better of his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Reguilon. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Roll! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
South Africa scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good interception. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Shot!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Morale. Rooney. Sidibe. Sidney. Moy. Rooney. Morale. Samora. Sidney. Moy. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Raul. Out to the right. Ball is over the line. Same again, same outcome.
Mexico really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
But it's Raul. Jimenez spreads it towards the left. Striding forward, facing goal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Plays it out to the wing. Plays it out to the flank. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Play for a goal kick. Can't get the better of his opposite number. South Africa get it back again. Samora. And that's been levered clear. He's gone for it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Reguilon. Approaching the half-hour mark. Plays it over to the other flank. Chance, he's had a shot! And here's Raul. Mexico have a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's gone direct. And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. Oh, that is a bit special. Mexico grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Morel. Reguilon. Done very well to intervene. Over to the left. Tries to switch the play. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. And he's there to cut it out. Zamora. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's gone for it!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Help's available out wide. Battles to win it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Morel. Reguilon. Ball's out on the left now.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Has a goal! Finds himself eased off the ball.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Sydney. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. Morel. Gets a good foot in there. Plays it over to the other flank. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Timely intervention. Tries a shot! Managed to get it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Decent ball. Trying to get there. Raul. Receives it from behind. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mexico have it back and they can go again. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, smart save. That'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. Rooney. Morel. Reguilon. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Morel. It out to the wing. Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
It's wrestled off the ball. Rooney. Sidibe. All the way back and they start again. Moy. Samora. Morel. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Could try cutting inside here. A buccaneering run from the defender. Moy. Forward it goes. Samora. We can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Goes for goal! In it goes! Into the lead once more! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to get it forward quickly. Has he picked him out? Heads it!
I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Samora! He's got away with one there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Decent looking ball. Jimenez tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. Decent progress down the left. Raul. Jimenez with the foul. Defence can get it clear. Room for a shot. Hoists it forward. Raul. And it's got through. A chance to play it in. Samora.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Out to the left it goes. Gets it back. Reguilon. Samora. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that's neat. Morel. Chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Mexico can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Reguilon. It's come loose. Has he found his man? Raul. Some more.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Dashing forward at pace. Going through. Well read, he sorted that out. Plays it out to the wing. Yarmolenko! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Rooney. Morel. Rooney. And it's Raul. And it's played forward. A nice touch. This is promising. He gets past his man. Swung over, in with a header! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Reguilon. Nicely measured pass. Cut out in the nick of time. Away from immediate danger. Forward it goes. Gone back to the keeper. And it's been taken straight back. Mexico ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. South Africa with a set-piece chance. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Good strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
There's the shot! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Guardado. Played out to the right. Sidibe. Out to the right. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Raul. He's got away, and here's Raul.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to switch the play. And here's Raul. And help's available out wide. Somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
He was on the back foot. And that's been won straight back. Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away. Battles to win it back. Guardado is onto it and can take it up. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's found his man. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
South Africa showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's left his man. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Mexico merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Roll! It's broken loose. Oh, real danger here. Tries to pick out a teammate.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but...
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Mexico showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Out to the left it goes. Tries to stroke it through. He's got through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hits one! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
South Africa get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Played into them, and a header!
Mexico are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
There's the delivery. It's gone a long way up and away.
South Africa certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority...
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way. South Africa making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
To the last 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Siani. Reguilon. Just brushed off the ball there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Raul. Cortado.
Mexico need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. He's through the middle. Raul. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Guardado. Has he picked him out? Oh, great ball! And the finish! Played it short. That is terrific skill. Here's the chance to cross. Mexico to make one last surge forward. Nicely controlled. We are into overtime. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Plenty of power on that. Battles to win it back. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. South Africa have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Africa gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring with their first attempt. You know, it served as a huge confidence boost, and it's no surprise to see them use it as a springboard to go on and secure what is a pretty good result.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Fill me out with your smile, now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out.